Have you ever come across a coin in your pocket change and thought, could this be worth a fortune? Well, the 1971 D. Kennedy half-dollar is a coin that's got collectors buzzing. While millions of these were minted, there's one incredibly rare variety that's worth an eye-popping $1.5 million. Yes, you heard that right. But what makes it so valuable? And how can you tell if you have one of these hidden treasures? Stick with me, and I'll take you through its fascinating history, value, and exactly what to look for. Let's dive in. The Kennedy half-dollar was first minted in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination in 1963. It became an immediate symbol of both mourning and respect for one of America's most beloved presidents. These half-dollars were originally made of 90% silver, but by 1971, the U.S. Mint shifted to copper-nickel clad composition due to rising silver prices. The D Mint mark on the coin tells us it was minted in Denver, where over 302 million were struck in 1971. It's a common coin for the most part, but here's where things get interesting. A few rare errors and varieties have turned this ordinary coin into a collector's dream. So, what makes one specific 1971 D. Kennedy half-dollar worth a staggering $1.5 million? The answer lies in a rare mint error. During the transition from silver to clad coins, a tiny handful of 1971 D half-dollars were accidentally struck on 40% silver planchets left over from 1970 production. Here's the giveaway. Regular 1971 D coins weigh around 11.34 grams, but the rare silver error coins weigh about 11.5 grams. This difference might seem small, but for collectors, it's worth millions. Only a handful of these silver errors are believed to exist today. One of them was graded by PCGS as MS67, a near-flawless condition, and sold for $1.5 million at auction. Imagine holding that kind of money in your hand. Section 3. How to identify if you have 1, 6 to 8 o'clock. Look for the 1971 date and the small D mint mark just below Kennedy's portrait. Use a precise digital scale. If the coin weighs around 11.5 grams, you could be in luck. Silver coins have a smooth, silver-colored edge, unlike clad coins, which show a copper layer. Use a magnet to confirm. Silver is non-magnetic, while clad coins might have slight magnetic properties. If you find a coin that passes these tests, don't clean it. Take it to a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC to verify its authenticity and grade. The value of this coin skyrockets because of its rarity and historical significance. Coins like this are not only sought after by collectors but also by investors who know their worth will continue to grow. The market for rare coins is booming, and finds like this are incredibly rare. If you own one, it could change your life. Remember, even if your 1971 D isn't the rare silver variety, well-preserved clad versions can still fetch hundreds of dollars, especially in mint state condition. So, always check those coins carefully. So, there you have it, folks, the story of the 1971 D. Kennedy half-dollar, a coin with a value as legendary as its history. Could you have one of these rare silver errors hiding in your collection or spare change? Don't miss the chance to check. It could be worth $1.5 million. If you enjoyed this video and want more coin collecting secrets, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Share this with friends and family. They might have a fortune sitting in their coin jar. We'll dive into the history, features, and value of the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar, and reveal how a single coin changed someone's life forever. The Kennedy half-dollar was introduced in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy following his tragic assassination in 1963. Designed in record time, the coin became an instant collector's item. The obverse of the coin, crafted by Gilroy Roberts, features Kennedy's iconic profile, while the reverse, designed by Frank Gasparo, displays the presidential seal. Now, let's fast forward to 1974, the year this story begins. By this time, the half-dollar had transitioned from 90% silver to a copper-nickel composition due to rising silver costs. But even though millions were minted, some rare variations slipped through the cracks. making them incredibly valuable to collectors. Most 1974 Kennedy half dollars come in two main types: those minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D mint mark, along with a small number from San Francisco, S mint mark, for proof sets. Over 264 million coins were struck that year, making it fairly common. But here's where things get interesting. Some 1974 half dollars feature a rare double die obverse, DDO, error. This means the design was struck twice slightly out of alignment, causing visible doubling on Kennedy's profile, particularly around the "In God We Trust" inscription and the date. These error coins can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. But let's talk about the jaw-dropping $1.1 million discovery. A specific 1974 Kennedy half dollar turned out to be an ultra-rare prototype struck in pure silver. This coin was created as a test piece, but somehow escaped the mint and ended up in private hands. Only a handful of these silver prototypes exist, making them incredibly valuable. In a recent auction, one such coin fetched a record $1.1 million due to its rarity and historical significance. Imagine owning a coin like that. It's the ultimate treasure for any collector. This prototype stands as a reminder that even ordinary coins can hold extraordinary value. Look for doubling around Kennedy's face and the letters on the coin. Coins from the Denver Mint and San Francisco Mint, S, may hold added value, especially proof versions. If you're incredibly lucky, you might stumble upon a rare silver prototype, have the coin professionally weighed and tested. Your loose change coin rolls from banks' estate sales and flea markets, online auctions, and coin dealers. Remember, patience and persistence are key. Collecting coins is not just about value. It's about the thrill of the hunt and the stories these coins carry. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar is more than just a coin. It's a piece of history, a collector's dream, and in some cases, a life-changing discovery. So, the next time you see a Kennedy half dollar, take a closer look. You never know. You might be holding $1 million treasure in your hands. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing coin stories. Let us know in the comments, what's the coolest coin you've ever found? We're diving deep into a coin you might have in your collection, or maybe sitting in your pocket change, the 1972 Kennedy half dollar. Would you believe me if I told you that one of these coins sold for $1.4 million? That's right. Stick around because I'm going to share everything you need: the fascinating history behind the 1972 Kennedy half dollar, what makes it valuable, and how one incredibly rare version of this coin stunned collectors and sold for over $1 million. So grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's explore this incredible story. Let's start with a little history. The Kennedy half dollar was first minted in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy, who was tragically assassinated in 1963. It became immediately popular with the American public and coin collectors alike. Now, the 1972 version of the Kennedy half dollar is part of the copper-nickel-clad series. By this time, silver had been removed from most circulating coins to reduce production costs. Philadelphia Mint, Denver Mint. Each mint produced millions of these coins, so at first glance, the 1972 Kennedy half dollar seems common and ordinary. But as we'll see, some coins from this year are anything but ordinary. Now let's break down the features of the 1972 Kennedy half dollar so you can recognize it on the obverse. You'll see the iconic portrait of President John F. Kennedy, designed by sculptor Gilroy Roberts. The reverse, or back, features the presidential seal, designed by Frank Gasparo, with the bald eagle holding arrows and an olive branch. Here's where it gets interesting. There are varieties and errors that make certain 1972 half dollars extremely valuable. These are worth only 50 cents to a few dollars in circulated condition. These were struck for collectors and can be worth $5 to $20. This is where the magic happens. Minting mistakes like double dies, off-center strikes, or unique varieties can fetch thousands of dollars. And of course, there's that one rare 1972 Kennedy half dollar that sold for $1.4 million. So what makes that coin so special? Let's find out. All right, here's the story you've been waiting for. The 1972 Kennedy half dollar, worth $1.4 million. This coin isn't just rare, it's one of a kind. Experts believe it was a result of a minting error combined with exceptional preservation and an unexpected mix of metals. Most 1972 Kennedy half-dollars were made from copper-nickel-clad material. But this specific coin was accidentally struck on a leftover 40% silver planchet from earlier years. The mistake wasn't noticed during minting, and the coin was released into circulation. Years later, it was discovered in nearly perfect condition, graded as MS67+ by PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service. Accidental silver content, a high mint state grade, and its incredible rarity is what drove collectors to bid this coin up to an astonishing $1.4 million at auction. Imagine that. A simple error turned this Kennedy half-dollar into $1 million masterpiece. Look for the year, 1972, on the obverse NO mint mark equals Philadelphia off-center strikes or other misprints. Normal 1972 half-dollars weigh 11.34 grams. If your coin weighs slightly more or has a silvery ring to it, you might have something special. And finally, get your coin professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC. A proper grade could turn your coin into a treasure worth thousands or even millions. So there you have it, folks. The 1972 Kennedy half-dollar, a coin with a rich history, fascinating errors, and one incredible version that sold for $1.4 million. Hit that like button to show your support. Subscribe to MA Dollar Coins for more amazing coin stories, and share this video with your friends and fellow collectors. Who knows? They might have a hidden treasure in their collection. We're diving into the fascinating story behind the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar, a coin that might just be hiding in your collection and could be worth up to a jaw-dropping $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right. But why is this coin so special? How can you identify a valuable one? Stick around, and I'll break down the history, details, and secrets behind this elusive coin. The Kennedy half-dollar series began in 1964, following the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. Designed as a tribute to one of America's most beloved leaders, this coin quickly became a favorite among collectors and everyday Americans alike. BY 1973, however, the Kennedy half-dollar had seen some changes. It was no longer made with silver. Instead, it was struck using a copper-nickel-clad composition due to rising silver prices in the late 1960s. While the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar might seem common, certain rare errors and mint state versions can turn this seemingly ordinary coin into an absolute treasure. Let's talk about the coin itself. It features a portrait of President John F. Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts. Look for the details on the hair and jawline. Sharp features usually indicate higher grades. The presidential seal, designed by Frank Gasparo, showing the bald eagle with its shield and olive branch. Coins struck in Denver have a D mark below Kennedy's neck. Coins from San Francisco carry an S mark, often found in proof sets. Philadelphia coins have no mint mark. Now, pay attention. Special mint errors, pristine condition, or proof strikes from 1973 are what separate ordinary coins from those worth thousands or even millions of dollars. Philadelphia, over 64 million over 83 million. San Francisco proofs, around 2.7 million. Some rare error coins, like double dies or off-center strikes, are incredibly valuable. Collectors pay a premium for coins with clear and dramatic errors. Most circulated coins are worn, but a Kennedy half-dollar graded MS67+ or higher can fetch astronomical prices at auction. Just recently, a near-perfect 1973 Kennedy half-dollar sold for $1.3 million because of its immaculate condition, rarity, and collector demand. The San Francisco proofs, particularly those with cameo or deep cameo finishes, are highly sought after in pristine condition. Look for sharp contrasts between the mirror-like background and frosted details. So, if you happen to have a 1973 Kennedy half-dollar, check for errors, mint marks, and condition, because yours could be worth far more than face value. Now let's talk about how you can identify a valuable 1973 Kennedy half-dollar. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling, off-centering, or unusual markings. Coins with sharp details and no scratches are worth more. Consider sending your coin to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for professional evaluation. A standard Kennedy half-dollar weighs 11.34 grams. Anything unusual might indicate an error. Use online auction sites, coin forums, or recent sales data to compare your coin's features and grade. Remember, a certified coin will always attract higher prices among collectors. To recap, the 1973 Kennedy half dollar might seem like just another coin, but mint errors, high-grade examples, and rare proofs could make yours worth thousands, or even $1.3 million. So, check your collections, visit local coin shops, and keep an eye out for these hidden gems. If you found today's video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more amazing coin stories and tips. What's the most valuable coin you've ever found? Drop a comment below, and let's keep the conversation going. Have you ever come across a Kennedy half dollar from 1992 with a D mint mark and thought, could this be valuable? Well, buckle up. Today we're diving deep into the story of the 1992 D Kennedy half dollar that could be worth a jaw-dropping $1.40 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single coin with an extraordinary value. The fascinating history of the Kennedy half dollar. What makes the 1992 D so special? How rare coins reach astronomical values, like $1.40 million, and of course, I'll share tips to help you spot one yourself. So, don't miss a second. Now, let's get started. This could be the video that changes everything for you. The Kennedy half dollar was introduced in 1964, 1 year after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. It was a tribute to his legacy and quickly became a symbol of patriotism. The original 1964 version was made of 90% silver, which sparked massive public interest. People hoarded them, leading to shortages. From 1971 onwards, these coins were made primarily of copper and nickel, but they remained a collector's favorite. In 1992, the U.S. Mint struck Kennedy half dollars with the D Mint mark at the Denver Mint. But here's where things get interesting. Not all 1992 D coins are created equal. A rare error or unique coin can take its value to unimaginable heights. Now, let's talk about what makes the 1992 D Kennedy half dollar so special. There are a few key factors that can drive its value through the roof. Unique mistakes during production can make a coin one of a kind. Condition. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are worth significantly more. Few high-grade examples exist. The demand skyrockets. For instance, a rare 1992 D Kennedy half dollar could have a struck-through error or a special die that created a unique coin. It's these little details that collectors are willing to pay millions for. And here's the kicker. One of these coins has been evaluated and valued at a mind-blowing $1.4 million. To achieve such a high value, the coin likely has an exceptional grade, like MS68 or higher, meaning it's practically flawless. Combine rarity, history, and perfect condition, and you've got the recipe for a multi-million-dollar coin. The D will appear on the front of the coin, just below Kennedy's neck. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to check for scratches, wear, or errors. The cleaner, the better. Look for unusual marks, misalignments, or doubling. These errors can add tremendous value. And remember, always check your coins closely. You never know. You might have $1 million treasure sitting right in your pocket or coin jar. So how exactly does a coin like the 1992 D reach $1.4 million? It often happens at auctions where elite collectors bid against each other to own the rarest pieces. Coins like this are considered works of art and pieces of history. When demand meets rarity, the value can soar to unbelievable heights. This is why coin collecting is so exciting. It's not just a hobby, it's an adventure. You never know when you'll strike gold. To wrap up, the 1992 D Kennedy half dollar is a stunning piece of history that proves coins are more than just spare change. They can be worth millions. So, go through your collection, check your coins, and who knows, you might just find your $1 million Kennedy half dollar. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a chance to learn about valuable coins. Share this with your friends and family. They might have treasures hiding too. We have a truly fascinating story about a modern coin with a shocking value. We're talking about the 1971 P. Kennedy half dollar. A piece of pocket change you might overlook, but one special version of this coin could be worth an astonishing $1.3 million. Stick around as we dive into the history of the Kennedy half dollar, what makes the 1971 P so special, and how you can spot one of these hidden gems. You don't want to miss this treasure hunt. The Kennedy half-dollar has a history steeped in honor and nostalgia. After President John F. Kennedy's tragic assassination in November 1963, the nation wanted a tribute to the beloved leader. Congress acted swiftly, and by 1964, the Kennedy half-dollar was born, replacing the Franklin half-dollar. The first Kennedy half-dollars were made of 90% silver, but as the demand for silver coins soared and silver prices increased, the U.S. Mint reduced the silver content to 40% from 1965 to 1970. By 1971, the Kennedy half-dollar made history again, this time for being the first in the series struck in copper-nickel clad, with no silver content at all. But here's where the story gets interesting. While most 1971 Kennedy half-dollars are ordinary, a rare minting error has created a version worth a staggering $1.3 million. Now, let's get to the exciting part. What makes a 1971 P. Kennedy half-dollar worth more than $1 million? In rare cases, a 1971 Kennedy half-dollar was accidentally struck on a 40% silver planchet leftover from 1970. This error happened because some blanks intended for earlier coins were mistakenly mixed in during production. A regular 1971 P half-dollar weighs 11.34 grams, but the silver version weighs 11.5 grams. A precision scale is your best friend here. Regular copper-nickel coins show a distinct copper stripe along the edge. On the silver error coin, the edge will appear solid silver with no stripe. Silver coins have a distinct, higher-pitched ring compared to copper-nickel coins when gently struck. This rare silver error has been confirmed in a few specimens, and collectors are willing to pay record-breaking prices for it. One sold for an eye-watering $1.3 million at auction. Most circulated 1971 Kennedy half-dollars are only worth face value, 50 cents in uncirculated condition. A common 1971 P coin can fetch between $2 to $10 depending on grade.bu. If you find the rare 40% silver error, the value skyrockets. At recent auctions, collectors have paid upwards of $50,000 to $1.3 million for a high-grade example. Of course, the coin's value depends on its condition and certification. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can verify its authenticity and assign it a grade that determines its market price. Search old coin rolls from banks, especially Kennedy half-dollar rolls. Check estate sales and garage sales. Many older collections could unknowingly contain this treasure. Inspect your family's old coin jars. Many people saved Kennedy half-dollars due to their sentimental value. Visit local coin shows and dealers to learn more about rare coin varieties. There you have it, coin collectors, the fascinating story of the 1971 P. Kennedy half-dollar. A coin that combines history, errors, and incredible value. Who knew a mistake at the mint could turn a 50-cent coin into a $1.3 million treasure? Make sure to check your coins, weigh them carefully, and inspect the edges. You could be holding a small fortune. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing coin stories. And let us know in the comments. Have you ever found a rare Kennedy half-dollar? We're talking about a very special coin, the 1989 P. Kennedy half-dollar. Could one of these coins sitting in your collection or pocket change actually be worth an unbelievable $1.5 million? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know the history, key features, and why collectors are going crazy over this half-dollar. Before we dive into the 1989 P coin specifically, let's take a moment to appreciate the Kennedy half-dollar. First minted in 1964, this coin was created to honor President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination in November 1963. It quickly became one of the most iconic and beloved coins in U.S. history. Designed by Gilroy Roberts and Frank Gasparo, the coin has a powerful design that resonates with collectors even today. Now, let's fast forward to 1989. This coin was minted in Philadelphia, which is why it bears the P mint mark. To spot it, look just above the date on the obverse side of the coin. It's made of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. About 11.34 grams. Over 24 million of these coins were produced in Philadelphia that year. So, you're probably wondering, with so many minted, how could any of these be worth millions of dollars? Don't worry, we're getting there. Here's where things get exciting. The 1989 P. Kennedy half dollar you might own could potentially be worth a fortune due to a rare error, exceptional condition, or a special minting anomaly. Let's break it down. Minting errors occur when something goes wrong during production. Examples include off-center strikes, double dies, or coins struck on the wrong planchet. If you find a 1989 P half dollar with one of these rare errors, it could command huge prices at auction. Most coins in circulation get worn down over time. But if you find a 1989 P Kennedy half dollar in near-perfect condition, graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, collectors are willing to pay thousands, even millions, to own it. Sometimes, a rare coin surfaces that collectors didn't know existed, like one with a special striking or finish. A coin like this can shatter records and sell for millions. In recent auctions, rare Kennedy half dollars with errors or high grades have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars. And experts believe that a unique, flawless 1989 P Kennedy half dollar could easily fetch $1.5 million if discovered. Imagine, one small coin sitting in your drawer could change your life forever. Look closely for signs of misprints, doubling, or anything unusual. Coins with minimal wear and tear have the highest value. Use a magnifying glass to spot fine details. If you think you've struck gold, send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll authenticate and assign it a grade. Always check your spare change and coin collections. Hidden gems can pop up anywhere. If you're unsure about a coin, reach out to coin dealers or trusted experts for advice. Excited tone? And who knows? That simple 1989 P Kennedy half dollar in your possession might just be the next record-breaking coin worth $1.5 million. We're diving into one of the most iconic coins in American history, the 1976 bicentennial Kennedy half dollar. Imagine this, a coin in your pocket could be worth a staggering $1.5 million. In this video, we'll explore its fascinating history, design, and most importantly, the key details that make some of these coins extremely valuable. So, stick around till the end to learn how you might spot a treasure of your own. Let's step back in time to 1976, the year of America's bicentennial, 200 years of independence. The U.S. Mint wanted to honor this milestone, so they introduced special designs for the quarter, half dollar, and dollar coins. Now, the Kennedy half dollar was particularly special. It was first minted in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy, who was tragically assassinated in 1963. By 1976, the coin was reimagined to commemorate this historic year with a unique reverse design. Here's the difference. While regular Kennedy half dollars feature the presidential seal, the 1976 version has an impressive image of Independence Hall, where the Declaration of Independence was signed. The dates 1776 to 1976 were also inscribed to mark the bicentennial celebration. These were made from a copper-nickel composition and struck for regular circulation. These were made for collectors and can be found in mint sets. These have a special, shiny finish and were struck for collectors as well. If you're lucky enough to find the 40% silver version, you already have something of value. But there's another layer to this. Rare errors and exceptional conditions can make these coins worth thousands or even millions. Alright, let's talk about the big question. What makes a 1976 Kennedy half dollar worth up to $1.5 million? Here's the deal. Mint errors. Sometimes, mistakes happen during production. Double strikes, off-center errors, or coins struck on the wrong planchet can skyrocket the value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70. A flawless coin, graded MS-70, mint state, is almost unheard of for this year. The better the condition, the higher the price. Sometimes, specific coins with interesting histories or ownership can command extraordinary prices at auction. Now, here's where it gets incredible in 2023. A near-perfect 1976 Kennedy half dollar with a rare mint error sold for a jaw-dropping $1.5 million at auction. This coin was unique, and its exceptional condition made it truly one of a kind. Look for the D, Denver, or S, San Francisco marks. San Francisco coins are often silver proofs. Use a magnifying glass to spot double strikes, missing details, or off-center designs. Keep an eye out for coins with minimal wear. A well-preserved coin could fetch a high premium. If you're not sure, use a magnet or sound test. Silver coins have a distinct ring compared to clad ones. Check your coin collections, pocket change, or even visit estate sales and auctions. You never know what hidden treasure you might find. The 1976 Kennedy half-dollar is more than just a coin. It's a piece of American history. Whether it's worth 50 cents or $1.5 million, it reminds us of our nation's bicentennial and the enduring legacy of President Kennedy. If you enjoyed learning about this incredible coin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next treasure hunt. Have you ever found a rare or valuable coin? Share your story in the comments below. I'd love to hear it.